Our money we no want make the common man get wetin him suppose get for this country. Una never hear something. Na go hear one. Mayegun, you go show una paper. Mayegun diary political.
Hello there. Welcome back. Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you. Good evening to you from wherever you are joining us this evening. This is Mayegun Live. I know some of you usually complain, your music is too long. My friend, I mean, cut the music short. Bless the swear for you, Abi. The music itself is a message. Also, it is our own this broadcast. Maybe you should wait. If you are new on this platform, you should wait until when the program kicks off properly. The music, every part of this program on this platform is a message on its own. So therefore, read the caption of this broadcast. Read the description of this broadcast. Like it. Then share it. To invite your friends and not so friendly friends, every one of them, that's Mayegun today. Mayegun today is the Yoruba version for Mayegun don't come oh yo yo. It is over and out. Edo no be Lagos, right? Edo don't become Lagos. In the next few months, you are going to have your own official Iyaloja for Lashade Tifnumbu. Every other thing they told you, if they try this thing in Edo, all this rigging that they try, if they try them in Edo, it will bring the end of Nigeria. We are waiting to see the end of Nigeria from Edo. I would actually love to see that. But presently, it be like say everybody don't accept and Bakamu going back into their home because what can they do? Tifnumbu did not take over Edo State without the consent of those who are willing and ready. Voluntary slaves of Edo who collected money and those who were promised positions. It is going to be their turn. Everyone should brace up because, Baba, this rain will beat everybody. And to the rest of you, today, to the rest of you, it is a clear message to you who think that you have a chance of what you usually say to save Nigeria. Baba, to save Nigeria is not by force. So to rescue Nigeria is not by force. So, and if you don't admit to it that Nigeria has been captured and Nigerians have been conquered, well, I am here to remind you, how did it get to this stage? And where are you headed? I will do my best to explain that to you. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in and joining us again this evening. Tonight, I am going to make it very quick. When I say quick, it means I'm going to do the presentation as quick as possible. Maybe the next 90 minutes or 120 minutes, which is 2 hours. Then leave the line open for everybody to come and rant. You know, everybody get the idea on social media. If they try this thing, you will see. Well, they cannot try this thing. If they try them for you, you will see what will happen. Nigeria will burn. Drop your phone. Mr. Keypad Warrior, the situation is beyond your control. And the earlier you know that Nigeria is gone, And those you are counting on that will stand up for some reason, they are already crippled by different factors: hunger, unemployment, poverty, and others that probably I can't really mention as we speak. Listen to me, okay? If you are from Edo State, whatever you hear on this program this evening, I beg of you not to take it personal. I see, don't take it personal, okay? The reason is this: you are not alone. According to Kolu, you shall not walk alone. Remember, Kolu.
You know me well. Yeah. You know I am sure money well. We are still going to fight further. Don't worry, we are with you. You will not walk alone. One thing I can show you is this. Do you want to go back? Yeah! As the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I will give the door back to you. And then we turn to a beautiful, if not more beautiful than Lagos, will be equal to Lagos. Be assured.
Nuisance, Lily.
It is true. But there is one single light, one tiny light at the end of this tunnel. Ask me, what is that? Tifnumbu will be the one to help you destroy whatever is left of it. This your demonstration of grace. You know, they call it democracy. You and I know it is not a democracy. Whatever money cannot do, more money will do it. These guys are power drunk. They have the power to do and undo. I just hope that the rest of you will know this in time, so that when this your demon crazy finally collapse, Nigeria will also collapse with it. I promise you. The Nigeria you see today, you shall see no more. The reason is this: they have the power to do anything right now. They have captured all of the major institutions that could actually act as checks and balances. So you are not alone. Ladies and gentlemen, in the last few days, a lot happened that led to the final capture of Edo State by APC. For so many reasons, Edo is very crucial. Number one, to bring back the bruised, or to fix the bruised ego of Adamu Oshiomole. Something that happened to him 4 years ago. He's been riffing, he's been grieving. Finally, he can actually feel so fulfilled. However, if you are from Edo State watching me as well, do not beat yourself too much. Now they try to overrate some of what your people can do, ignoring the damages that Nigeria has done to an average Nigerian inside Nigeria, courtesy of APC. Egbekegbe, of course, Oba Donkey didn't really help matter, you see. And those of you who kind of help what they call the voters' apathy. Voters' apathy is when people actually don't show. Edo State has over 2.3 million registered voters. And I am very kind of, on a second thought, I think I am proud of them in Edo State. Those of you who stayed away from the charade, because by their estimate, including the figures they cooked, that is now making, that has made an APC, Egbekegbe person or government to take over Edo State, right? From the figures they cooked, it simply showed that maybe just about 20% or 25% of your registered voters participated in the charade. We know it's not even up to that. How? From the figures they released, it's like the total number of voters for both sides is put at about 550,000 voters from the 2.3 or 2.4 million registered voters. So if you deduct the number, it simply shows that at least 1.8 million people, 1.8 million voters ignored the charade. They could not be bothered. To the politicians, this is why APC, Egbekegbe, is taking over Edo. But to those of us who have been encouraging you not to participate in the charade, there is no motivation. You and I know there is no motivation. What exactly, other than just go on there to validate the nonsense, what exactly is the motivation for you to participate in the charade? Take a look at 8 years of Oba Donkey, the one that some people come to my platform to tell me is the best governor. If Oba Donkey is your best governor in Edo, what happened that those who benefited from that good governance of Oba Donkey for 8 years, 8 donkey years, how come 1.8 million of them did not come out to participate in the charade? Think about that. I know some of you have emotion right now. Oh my God, I have told my people never to call me again. I have told them not to disturb. Alaye, calm down. Nobody they call you. As it be so right now, you know, things don't go to the end, like it don't pass, be careful. Right now in Nigeria, you see, eyewitness self, they say eyewitness don't they go blind, they don't see anything again. Your helper self don't they flash you. Situation don't enter. We say those who claim to probably be all right, they are not all right anymore. And this is the reality. The ones they gave money to, the ones they paid, so that they could at least validate whatever they kind of did in those states, right? And even those ones, right? They will always be there as willing to. So please don't beat yourself. I know some of you may think I am coming here tonight to come and batch you. No. I'm not batching you. Edo is just the latest. There are more coming that will show to you that you do not have any democracy. You see, in a situation where you can't choose your own leaders, that is no longer democracy. All right? I don't know the name you will call it. Oh. Some said monitocracy. It doesn't matter. Or democracy. It doesn't care. And it doesn't really matter. Just take a look at the figure. Look at the number. If you have 2.3, 2.4 million registered voters, 2-point-something million, and the number is real. If the number is real and it is not fake figure, now you have an election. There are 1.8 million of them did not show up. That is a vote of no confidence in your fake democracy. So now what is next is this. Gradually, you will realize that election can't save you. And as they continue to unleash their terror on you, one of these days, you will also realize that a peaceful protest or peaceful revolution will not also save you. Now, when we get to that stage, they're not going to preach for a blind for a blind man that the markets don't close. So, Edo no be Lagos. Somebody said, now because Were Wike was part of it, since Were Wike is no longer part of your Edo no be Lagos, Edo don't turn Lagos. So with the Edo people now live under the tyrannical rule of APC, Egbekegbe, the way they lived under the tyrannical rule of PDP or Bad Donkey, and we tell. Okay? So last night, we were here from the record of from their field agents, people destroying people, PDP, they were actually leading. Do you understand? When I say leading, it means that, order for order, rigging for rigging. At that point, they were able to garner enough votes that they recorded and say, well, this is ours, based on the result from each polling unit. But by the time things, night came, 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., things started changing. Nigeria is a place where the real result of elections do not emanate from the polling units. They come from God knows where, the ghost, in the middle of the night. So they always tell people, stay with your votes. Follow them to the polling or the collation center. Don't go home. When you vote, you stay. Maybe you are pretending that you don't know that whenever they are doing their collations at local government level, that is when you will now know that if na PDP take power, we won't get the influence. other political parties, you will be contesting. That means you will be running against that PDP, INEC, police, military, and their thugs. If na APC did the power, so you are the other parties, you will be contesting against INEC, APC, Nigeria police, Nigeria military, and the non-state actor, political thugs. So when it comes to collation of results, that is when they will tell all of you to go home. If you come to collation center, even as an authorized party official, they will shoot you, go home, or lock you outside. A state governor, Godwin, should we still call him Godwin? God loss. God loss of Bad Donkey had to leave the government house when he realized that, they go cook us this evening. God damn it, man, I need to go there. So he rushed straight to the collation center. When he got there, they were actually like over 1,000 of, maybe that's what they said. They said there were over 1,000 APC thugs led by Kabaka. Kabaka, the APC thug, chief thug for Edo State, was there with others. When they sighted Bad Donkey, they screamed and shouted on him. Away, ole, ole, ole. Bad Donkey was trying to protect the votes. Which votes? Who told you that they were actually counting votes? No. They were lifting and cooking figures. And I was like, but these people were leading now. How can people see where they lead? Constantly they protest. Now they know say, the matter don't get to head. It don't red. I told you. So at that time, even God lost or Bad Donkey knew then that the game was over. Who they go come cry to right now? Even this guy was saying, we will not accept it. This is Edo State. I'm looking for this guy. By the way, anybody will see him. Ask him how far.
That God has finally answered their prayers. The sufferings of the masses have reached up to high heavens. Petrol price is now 1,300. People even queue for it. The masses are crying. And that is why Edo people decided to go today to vote the candidate of their choice. And that is the person of Aswa Igodalo. But we were surprised that now the process of election is supposed to be collation from what? From units to what? Then from what? To local governments. But that has been truncated now. The APC, as we speak now, they have barricaded the INEC state office. They are not allowing anybody to enter. They are there with their thugs, they are there with their boys, except their agents. They are collecting results there now. What we are saying is that they must return back to the process. The process is as it is, they are supposed to be in the LGA now. They have no business in INEC headquarters here. The REC is supervising it. They are rigging this election. They want to rig it, but it will not happen in Edo. It will not happen in Edo. We are saying they move the collation from the units to the states. We are saying that no, the due process must be followed. We are not saying that anybody should assist us to 20. No, we are saying that due process must be followed. Let the voice of the people count. If they are not ready to do election, let them tell us. But because we have done this election today and because we are coasting, they cannot try this. I have said it times again. Nobody will live here. Nobody. There are only 4 exits to Edo. Nobody comes in, nobody goes out. If they are not ready to do election, let them tell us. But it must be free and fair. You cannot take a world collation center to INEC. So because I know what they are trying to do. It's something that God has finally answered.
If we lend ourselves to innovation, we can create wonders. Yeah, it's a successful again, a town hall, different from Bulaba.
Abba. Because by the time it was money, the story don't change. So let's roll it back a bit. Like I say, we are like moving too fast now. We'll roll them back to the afternoon. Remember when the Werewike's cousin told you that they will conduct free and fair election. Free and fair election for Edo State is a must. Then they brought this woman who look like man. They sent a professor. Her name Naroda Gumus. She was on channel television, laughing like person who just come back from Arrow. Person where they suffer for, God knows what you mean, right? She's a professor, a card-carrying member of APC, is the National Electoral Commissioner for Edo election. The resident electoral commissioner in Edo State is Werewike's cousin. Yesterday evening, this was his own statement.
Yes.
What's your assessment so far with the election day activity today?
Yes. My assessment is that we have 92%. We had some hitches. Some areas did not start early, and that was why the commission, in their wisdom, extended the voting period to allow every voters to vote. So I thank the commission for doing that, for being wise to take that decision. I commend the chairman and the members of the commission for taking that decision. So far, nobody has been defranchised. That is what is important. And the election has been peaceful. When we met the security agencies, they promised us that they will be professional. To the best of my knowledge, they've been professional so far. And my assurance has always been that I will add value to the electoral system. That is to say, to be committed on the vision and the mandate of the commission, which is to conduct election that is free, fair, credible, and all-inclusive. The election that people can actually say, this is our election, and that the people of Edo vote will count.
So what would you say to the people of Edo State, notwithstanding the rains that yet again came out? How would you describe the turnout?
The turnout, until they announced it, I don't have the figure now.
Okay.
So it will be inappropriate for me to actually say the turnout was low. There's some areas the turnout was actually heavy. But you can question God. You can question God that there was rain today. That is the one thing we cannot control. But everything worked for good for those who believe. We don't know why the rain decided to fall today. But the most important thing is that those people who are serious, to vote, they voted. There was no problem of Viva did not capture me, this, that, all of them, especially the candidates. All of them voted. And all of them are commending INEC. You can hear from the PDP candidate, the APC candidate, Labour candidate, you can hear from them. They're so happy in the system. So far, we're on course.
So far, so good. That was his assessment. That is the rec for Edo State. Una still went on to participate in a charade that has been rigged against you before you cast your first ballot. In Nigeria, They have 36 states plus FCT. Abuja makes it 37. Do you know something? Out of the 36 states in Nigeria, the resident electoral commissioners for these 36 states, 32 of them, 32, they are card-carrying members of APC. And according to them, and so that they are a member of APC, does that then mean that they cannot do their job? I keep shouting that on this platform, but it doesn't